Hey guys, I'm Carla Pineda and today I'm going to be introducing my best friend. I am so thankful for her life, and in general I'm just thankful to have her in my life. She has brought so many good things, not just her but also her family. We have become very close throughout the years, and there's no other person that I would want to call my best friend. She makes me smile the way that nobody does. She makes me laugh a way that nobody else can. And I am so happy because she is one of the people who can easily take out my ugly whistle laugh and literally just bring me literally out of breath of how much I'm laughing. And I'm so thankful because a person like that is always needed. She is literally a light in my world, and I am so thankful for her, and I could never thank her enough for everything that she's done for me throughout the years. And I am so excited to see her do whatever she's going to do in this world. And I'm so excited because maybe we won't be in the same school anymore, but I know one way or another we're going to be connected because of how big of an impact she's had in my life. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce Ruth Cacique Garcia.
Hey guys, my name is Ruth Cacique Garcia, and today I want to talk to y'all about not letting the small things take over your ability of being independent. Something I grew up hearing was, siempre aprovecha las oportunidades que Dios te suple, porque uno nunca sabe. Always make the most of your opportunities provided by God, because one never knows. My parents grew up in Mexico, struggling on a daily basis, unsure of what their next meal would come from, or in constant need of everyday resources. Without the ability to read or write, they continued to make the best out of the situation. My mom decided to move to the United States at a young age to work, and met my dad along the way. She worked tirelessly every day to sustain her family and to create a family of her own. Before my birth, my mom had 3 miscarriages, unable to get pregnant without losing her baby. Christianity played a big role in our lives. Prayers, tears, and sacrifices occurred. One day my mom received the news. A miracle child was on the way. With my birth, my parents' gratitude came, especially with the man upstairs, God. But as I began to grow up alone, I begged my mom for another sibling. Mami, yo quiero un hermanito para que juguemos juntos. Mom, I want a little brother so we can play together. 7 years later, my mom was pregnant. But sadly, the baby was lost, making her 4th miscarriage and my passage as an only child to navigate things on my own. Behind every strong, independent woman lies a broken little girl who's had to learn how to get back up, often alone. Because my parents didn't have a strong educational background, they weren't able to navigate the system with me. At a young age, I was taking adult bilingual classes and put into English ones only, making it more difficult to do my homework and in constant need of help. My parents didn't speak English, and the only way they were able to help me was to have one of their friends help me, but it wasn't the easiest. Often I would be left home alone because both my parents worked, so I would have to cook for myself. Being an only child at a young age until now hasn't been easy. Thoughts of going through a journey alone or in the need of someone by my side was never easy, but there is one thing I always found a connection with, and it was a little sketchbook my dad got me when I was little. I was obsessed with drawing in it. I would crawl under the table and draw for hours. It became my creative place and my company. As a result, I learned to do many things and tackle projects on my own, which is how I've gained my independent spirit. Although individualism is working on your own, confidence and personal growth is developed throughout the process. And soccer has been another way I've been able to express my growth as a person. Soccer has played a big role in my life to help me be more independent, especially through the position of being a forward and team captain. When you're a forward, you're pretty much in charge of scoring the goals. Initially, I felt scared and nervous, the weight of being in charge of adding to the scoreboard. However, making the varsity team as a freshman helped me gain confidence and made me realize that even when you think you're doing things on your own, there's those supports that motivate you to become better than you are. I became fearless. If the ball soared between me and the goalkeeper, I met it as a personal challenge. When playing this beautiful sport, it made me believe and realize that after having to go through a lot in a lonely and tough childhood, being your own is always going to make you the biggest and strongest to yourself and others. When I think back to all the accomplishments, even after the struggles associated with being an only child and having to become more independent at a young age, I can't help but feel that being my own guide was the best. I want to leave y'all with this, as Kamala Harris said. You're raised to be an independent woman, not the victim of anything. Just remember that even the smallest things may want you to stop from being independent, or may want you to depend on others. but now you're working for yourself and you're self-owning. Thank you.